Have you ever been in a situation where your heart is beating fast, your palms are sweating, and the thought of speaking in public makes you sick? Don't worry, I've been there too. In this video, I'm going to share 11 proven strategies that I use to overcome fear when public speaking. Hi there, my name is Steve Perry, and as someone who's done both formal and informal presentations at conferences, events, corporate settings, I understand the pressure of having to stand up in front of a big audience. But with a little practice and preparation, anyone can master the art of public speaking easily. Now, before I begin, a couple examples in biblical times come to mind as the confidence that we can have when we're blessed with the opportunity to share with others in public. Even great leaders like Moses expressed their fears. In Exodus 4, 10, and 12, Moses shared with God that he doubted his abilities to speak in public. God assured him, promising him to be by his side to guide his words as he led over 2 million people out of captivity into the promised land. And this story reminds us it's natural to feel anxious about public speaking, but with faith, we can overcome those fears. Philippians 4:13 teaches us that through God's strength, we can conquer our anxieties. So if you find yourself anxious about public speaking, remember, you're not alone. Trust in God's guidance and the courage to speak confidently. Now, let's jump into 11 tips on what we can do to speak more confidently when we're in front of others. Tip number 1 is to take deep breaths and practice mindfulness. In the midst of the pressure and jitters that can accompany public speaking, it's essential to not overlook the power of deep breathing and mindfulness. These simple techniques can be transformative, helping to restore calm and bring your focus back to the present moment. Deep breathing aids in reducing stress by slowing the heart rate and lowering blood pressure, while mindfulness helps you to stay centered and in tune with the present, preventing your mind from wandering to negative thoughts or scenarios. So before getting on stage and presenting at a meeting, take a moment to close your eyes, take a series of deep, slow breaths, and notice the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your body. By focusing on your breath, you'll find your nerves start to subside, leaving you in a more peaceful state of mind to deliver your speech. All right, number 2 is to visualize a successful outcome for your presentation. Another effective strategy to overcome the fear of public speaking is visualization. Visualization involves creating a positive mental image of the situation that you want to achieve. In this case, it's delivering a successful, compelling presentation. Close your eyes and imagine yourself standing confidently in front of your audience, delivering your points clearly and effectively, and receiving positive feedbacks and nods of approval from your listeners. Rehearse your speech, but this time in your mind, word for word. Feel the energy in the room, the warm spotlight on your face, and the sound of applause at the end of your presentation. This mental rehearsal not only prepares you for the actual event, but it also builds confidence and reduces anxiety. Remember, the mind can't distinguish between a real event and an imagined one. So by visualizing your successful presentation, you're training your brain to react positively when the actual event occurs. All right, tip number 3 is addressing doubts and resistance. It's quite normal to experience resistance when implementing these strategies. You might think these techniques are too simple to work, or I've been afraid of public speaking for so long, there's no way I can overcome it now. And these doubts, they're a natural part of the process, but don't let them deter you. The first step in overcoming these doubts is acknowledging them. Recognize that fear of public speaking is common, and it's perfectly fine to feel apprehensive about trying new approaches. Next, remember that change often comes in small packages. Techniques like deep breathing and visualization might seem too easy or straightforward, but they have a profound impact on our nervous system and can significantly alleviate anxiety and stress. Try to approach these techniques with an open mind and give them a fair chance before making any judgments. Practice them consistently, and you might be surprised with the progress that you make. Now, as for the belief that it's too late to overcome your public speaking fear, remember, it's never too late to learn, grow, and conquer your fears. So with patience, practice, and perseverance, you too can become a confident public speaker. So keep pushing, keep practicing, and remember, you got this. All right, tip number 4 is practice speaking out loud in front of a mirror or friends. So an often underestimated yet incredibly effective public speaking strategy is to practice in front of a mirror or with a group of friends. When you practice speaking out loud, you're not just rehearsing your material, you're also becoming more aware of your body language, your facial expressions, and your overall delivery style. Standing in front of a mirror gives you a chance to observe yourself, and you'll see how you naturally gestured, how you maintain eye contact, how you use your voice. Do you smile enough? Do you look confident and engaged? All of these factors contribute to how your audience perceives you. Practicing with friends, on the other hand, can provide useful feedback or constructive criticism from those that you know well. They can point out areas you may need to work on, like speaking too fast or not articulating words clearly. Remember, practice makes perfect. So take advantage of these methods and keep refining your public speaking skills. With time, your confidence will soar, and that fear of public speaking will soon become a thing of the past. Now, before I share tip 5, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would ask that you would just click that subscribe button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for all of our subscribers so far, and thank you for watching this video. All right, tip number 5, prepare thoroughly and have backups for unforeseen circumstances. Preparation is key in conquering the fear of public speaking. The more prepared you are, the more confident you'll be about delivering your speech or presentation. Spend ample time researching your topic, structuring your points, and rehearsing your delivery. Knowing your material inside and out and having clear, concise points is going to reduce the chances of you fumbling or forgetting parts of your speech. In addition to this, always have a contingency plan for possible problems or disruptions that may arise. This could include technical glitches, forgotten lines, or unexpected questions from the audience. For instance, having a backup USB drive with your presentation or an extra set of cue cards can save you from technical troubles. If you're worried about forgetting lines, focus on understanding the flow and the main points of your presentation rather than memorizing it word for word. This way, even if you forget a specific detail, you can continue with the next point without causing much disruption. Furthermore, expect and prepare for questions. All questions will be predictable, but try to anticipate some possible queries based on your materials. Think about potential counterarguments or areas of interest and prepare answers in advance. This will help you feel more confident during the Q&A session. Ultimately, the key to successful public speaking lies in thorough preparation and adaptability. Prepare as best you can, have backup plans ready for unforeseen circumstances, and remember, it's okay if everything doesn't go according to plan. Adapt, learn, and grow from each experience, and in no time, you'll become a proficient and fearless public speaker. All right, tip number 6, speak slowly, use pauses effectively, and break up long sentences. When it comes to public speaking, the way you deliver your message is just as important as the content itself. Speaking too quickly can make your audience miss key points, while speaking in long, complex sentences can make your speech difficult to follow. Therefore, it's crucial to speak at a pace that allows your audience to absorb and understand your message fully. Remember, it's not a race. Speaking slowly not only makes your speech more digestible, but it also gives you a time to breathe and to think about your next point. Use pauses effectively. A well-placed pause can emphasize a point, give your audience time to absorb information, and also gives you a moment to gather your thoughts. Break up long sentences into short, manageable ones. This improves clarity and makes your speech more engaging. Short sentences are easier to understand and remember, helping your audience to retain more of your message. Try to keep each sentence focused on one key point and use clear, simple language to express your ideas. In conclusion, speaking slowly, using pauses effectively, and breaking up long sentences can significantly enhance your public speaking skills. Practice these techniques regularly, and you'll see a noticeable improvement in your speech delivery and the audience engagement. Remember, effective communication is about quality, not quantity. So take your time, be clear, and let the message shine. Tip 7, establish a connection with your audience before you begin. Before you even say your first word, take a moment to connect with your audience. Establishing rapport can greatly influence their receptiveness to your message. Look around the room, make eye contact, smile, acknowledge your audience's presence. This small act of recognition can set a positive tone for your presentation and make your audience feel valued and engaged. Now take this a step further by personalizing your presentation. Begin with a relatable anecdote or ask a thought-provoking question. This not only grabs their attention, but also makes your speech more relatable and interesting. Additionally, knowing your audience's preferences, their knowledge level about the topic, and their expectations can help you tailor your presentation to their needs. This shows your audience that you respect and value their time, which in turn makes them more likely to respect and value your presentation. Remember, public speaking is not just about delivering information, it's about connecting with your audience on a human level. So start by establishing a connection with your audience, keep them engaged throughout, and end with a memorable conclusion. This way, you're not just speaking to them, you're speaking with them. Tip number 8 is to use affirmation and positive self-talk. When anxiety starts to creep in before or during your speech, one powerful tool to combat it is the use of affirmation and positive self-talk. This strategy can significantly boost your confidence and lower stress levels. Positive self-talk involves countering negative thoughts with positive statements about yourself and your abilities. Instead of thinking, I'm going to mess up, tell yourself, I am prepared and capable. Affirmations are positive, specific statements that help you to overcome self-sabotaging negative thoughts. They can help you visualize and believe in what you're affirming to yourself, boosting your confidence and your ability to make it happen. Some useful affirmations for public speaking might include, I am an engaging speaker. I am confident and calm. My message is valuable and worthwhile. Remember to breathe deeply and recite these affirmations in your mind before and during your presentation. This technique can not only help to calm your nerves, but it also refocuses your mind, allowing you to deliver your speech with more confidence and conviction. Practicing this positive mindset can ultimately transform your fear into excitement and your performance into success. So harness the power of positivity, believe in yourself, and conquer the stage. All right, we've got 3 more tips. Tip number 9 is prioritize providing value, not perfect performance. An essential mindset shift in mitigating public speaking fear is focusing on providing value to your audience rather than obsessing over a flawless performance. Remember, your audience is there to learn something new and gain insights or to be inspired by your speech. They care more about the takeaways from your presentation than your minor stumbles or the occasional or ah. By concentrating on delivering value, you shift your focus from self to service. This takes the pressure off you and redirects your energy towards creating a more engaging and beneficial experience for your audience. So rather than worrying about being perfect, concentrate on what you can give to your audience. Ensure your content is relevant, clear, and impactful. Use anecdotes, facts, and figures to support your points and make your presentation more interesting and credible. In essence, the worth of your speech is not measured by its perfection, but by the value it imparts to your audience. Adopting this mindset can significantly reduce your anxiety and enhance your public speaking skills. So, focus on serving your audience and let the fear of public speaking take a back seat. Tip number 10, utilize humor appropriately to lighten the mood. Humor is a powerful tool that can instantly build rapport with your audience and lighten the overall mood. Pepper your speech with appropriate jokes, funny anecdotes, or witty observations. This will not only make you more likable and relatable as a speaker, but it can also make your audience more receptive to your message. Just remember, keep it relevant and in good taste. Humor should enhance your speech, not detract from your message. Also, bear in mind the culture, demographics, and preferences of your audience to ensure that your humor is well received. So don't be afraid to show off your comedic side. A little laughter can go a long way in public speaking. All right, this brings us to the last tip. Tip 11, keep track of time and make sure you end on time. One of the most often overlooked aspects in public speaking is time management. The ability to deliver your speech within the allotted time frame shows respect for your audience's time and underscores your preparation and professionalism. Start by structuring your speech with a clear beginning, middle, and end, and allocate time for each section. During your practice sessions, rehearse with a timer to get a sense of pacing and to make the necessary adjustments. During your actual speech, keep a discrete clock or use the timer on your phone to keep track of time. If you see that you're running over, be prepared to trim sections on the spot. And conversely, if you're moving too quickly, slow down and take pauses for emphasis. Remember, ending on time is just as important as starting on time. Keeping your schedule not only conveys respect for your audience, but it also allows for a potential question and answer session or discussion. So be mindful of time. It's an essential component of successful public speaking. All right, thank you for joining me on this journey. In summary, overcoming the fear of public speaking is achievable with these proven strategies. Start by connecting with your audience, understanding their needs and expectations, and tailoring your presentation accordingly. Use affirmation and positive self-talk to combat anxiety and boost your confidence. Prioritize providing value to your audience, focusing on imparting knowledge and insights rather than pursuing a flawless performance. Incorporate humor to build rapport and lighten the mood, but always ensure it's appropriate and enhances your message. And lastly, respect your audience's time by managing yours effectively, delivering your speech within the allotted time frame. These strategies not only help alleviate fear, but they also enhance your overall public speaking skills. So thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Remember, public speaking is a skill that can be developed with time and practice. I'd love to hear about your experiences and any successful strategies that you've used to overcome public speaking anxiety. Please feel free to share them in the comment section below. And don't forget to share this video with anyone that you think might benefit from it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on future videos. Until next time, keep practicing, stay positive, and speak with confidence. Have an amazing day.